Okay, so now in this model, we're going to be going over the rotator cuff muscles and the attached pectoral girdle. This should be a little bit of a review, so hopefully you don't spend too long on this. What I would actually recommend is you muting this video and letting it play through and just trying to ID it as I tap the structures. But it's up to you. So first I'm picking this up in an anterior view here. I'll try to get the clavicle better. And we know our pectoral girdle is made up of the clavicle, our scapula, and the humerus. Okay. And one of the bigger things we see here is a huge muscle here on the anterior surface, subscapularis, and how it inserts onto that lesser tubercle of the humerus right here. Okay. And if you can picture that muscle contracting, you make sense why it's an internal rotator of the humerus, right? Because if this is pulled towards its origin, it's going to turn the humerus in its socket. Okay. Let's just flip it over here to our posterior view. And if I can hold it. Here at the top, we have our supraspinatus, right? We have the spine of the scapula, and then you guessed it, infraspinatus. Okay, and in case you don't know this already, the spine of the scapula is the mark, and then there's one supra, being supraspinatus, and inferior or infraspinatus. And then below this, we would have the teres muscle group as well. And I'm going to kind of quiz you in a second whether or not we think it inserts onto the same structure as these two muscles here. So now when I'm turning it, so now we're looking laterally at the humerus, we can see some of the insertion points of the muscles. So remember the supraspinatus coming over the top and our infraspinatus coming over the posterior side of the humerus here. And so we would have another muscle attachment too, which is kind of hidden, but it's right here. And it's by a specific teres muscle. I'll give you a second to ID it. It is the teres minor, because we know the teres minor will insert onto the greater tubercle, whereas the teres major is going to be coming around over here to the bicipital groove. Okay. And you can classify these muscles, the way at least I do it, is they're called your SITS muscles, or SITS. So supraspinatus, infraspinatus, teres minor, and then subscapularis. And then remembering the last part of the SITS acronym is that lesser tubercle here on the front.